welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Toronto FC 1, Orlando City SC 2, MLS 2024, Week 22. Toronto FC loses their 5th straight match and their 8th straight game without a win. They scored the first goal, and from there they quit. From there they gave up. From there they showed nothing. They showed no heart, no fight, nothing. Disgrace of a performance. This team is rudderless, and they've got problems out the wazoo. And oh, they have Columbus next. Yeah, that's great news. How you think that's going to go? By the way, they're still somehow in a playoff spot. In a wild card spot, 8th place. Once they lose on the weekend, they'll probably be out of it, probably for the rest of the season. Because John Herdman said, oh, the wounds of last season have reopened. Losing football matches like that gives you PTSD? That's a shock. Well, no, that actually, well, yeah, that is a shock, but not a good one. It's like, really? Really? That's PTSD for you? Yeah, you sucked and you gave up. How's that PTSD for you? You didn't hear no gunfire. You weren't on any war. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Football match losing when you basically gave up all year last year and you're doing it again. That's PTSD for you? That's the excuse? Bullshit. Goals were scored as follows. In the 5th minute, Derek Etienne Jr. scores. Ball played into him by Raul Petretta. Etienne rifles it in past Gaiese to make it 1-0. Beautiful goal. But in the end, Toronto still blow it. Martin Ojeda gets a goal. Ball crossed in. He heads it in past Sean Johnson. Longstaff isn't there to close him down. Or nobody was, but Longstaff wasn't. That's a goal, 1-1. Then in the 45th minute, right before stoppage time, Nixon Gomes has an own goal. Torres crosses the ball in. It goes off the knee of Gomes and in past Sean Johnson to make it 1-2. That's the way we go into half, 1-2. Full time, 1-2. No goals. Toronto FC chasing the game for 45 minutes. Orlando lets them do it. Toronto can't score. Hell, Orlando probably had better chances than Toronto did, if I'm being totally honest. Luis Muriel just missed 2 of them. Wow. Full-time stats are as follows. 15 shots to 13. 1 shot on goal to 2. 57% possession to 43%. 558 passes to 428. 85% pass accuracy to 82. 11 fouls to 6. 1 offside to 1. 4 yellow cards to 3. 0 red cards to 0. 6 corners to 4. I mean, this game was a disgrace. Personally, there's only 3 players I wouldn't slate. Insigne, Etienne, Bernadeschi. That's it. And then there's like 2 more players where I'd say, you know what, they deserve to be professionals. Of anybody who played on the pitch tonight. Honestly, I still like Mabica, but I don't know if I still like him more than Herdman does. But if we could get a better defender and he's like the 5th or 6th defender or even 4th, I'm fine with that. But I wouldn't be too harsh on him. But Davy Flores and Sean Johnson are the only 2 plus those 3 that I would think deserve to be professionals, the players who were on the pitch tonight. This team is a bunch of scrubs. Now that Oso, who's washed but could still play a damn good game, is gone. Coelho, we need him. He's not a problem, but we need him. But guess what? Hurt. Tyrese Spicer, need him. Guess what? Hurt. We have no striker. Like, there are 30 things this team could do during the window starting July 18th. Right before the Leagues Cup, mind you. They need to quickly make some moves if they want any chance in that tournament. Because guess who we got? Red Bulls and Pachuca. Red Bulls who just smashed our heads against the concrete a couple of weeks ago. And Pachuca who just won the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Who still have Solomon Rondon and Idrissi. They just won CONCACAF. And smashed Columbus's head against the pavement. Yes, right. Who would have probably won the Liga as well had America not stole it from them because Televisa runs the damn FMF. But on an even playing field, they did beat them. They would have beat them. They almost damn beat them on a rigged playing field too. Pachuca's a damn good team. Toronto needs to at least win the penalty shootout against Red Bulls. I don't think Red Bulls will beat Pachuca either. So it's not like we are bad, but we're not that bad. It's not like Rotloss where it's like, yeah, they suck right now. No, Pachuca's the best team in CONCACAF right now. Just because you lost Eric Sanchez, it doesn't really mean anything. They still got Rondon. They haven't sold everybody yet. So, let me tell you something. They still got Almada for now. Probably will by the time that game's played. Yeah. But Red Bulls, they probably don't have a chance in hell against them either. So, hey, if we could beat Red Bulls or get the penalty shootout win, we're through the group stage. We're not, though. You got to put everything into that Red Bulls game. But that's by the by. This team is a joke. This team is a bunch of frauds. John Herdman's a fraud. Bill Manning's a fraud. Jason Hernandez. I'm not going to go there yet. I'll give him the window. But I'm not going to go there yet. But these players are frauds. These players are giving up once again. When things get hard, these players can't perform. It's just like last year. They hated Bob Bradley, but things got hard. And the tactics weren't there. And then it was hard under Dunfield. They gave up. They gave up. This team has no spine. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Not a damn thing. Let me tell you. They have nothing. Nothing. Why? Because they have no spine. John Herdman is a motivation merchant. He got them running through walls for half the season. Then once the DC game happened, everything went to shit. That was the moment. That's the moment where we should have known, oh, we're screwed. Oh, this is bad. When that happened, when it was a draw, 2 red cards, that happened, it should have been obvious where this was going. It should have been obvious. That was the moment. The Philly draw wasn't bad. I didn't think so. The Cincy loss, not a good performance, but could have been bounced back from. That DC draw, the 2-2, the way that ended, that should have been the canary in the coal mine. Should have been. Should have been. We're screwed. We're going down a spiral. A death spiral down like the Hindenburg. Well, here we are. Still in the playoff race for 3 more days. And if we somehow pull a win against Columbus, I'm going to be like, how the hell did that happen? If we somehow beat Columbus Crew, if that's the moment we just wake up, wow, that's going to be shocking. I'm going to be like, huh? They must still have the shits. Probably need to go see a gastro if they have the shits for a month, but they might still have the shits. That's probably what I would say. Because that's my only explanation. Hey, give them some rotten lasagna. You might win. Now that we know it, hey, give them some rotten lasagna. You might win. That's probably our chance, right? That's our chance. Give them the shits again. Hey, that's our chance. Or just hope they have them still. Hope they had a bad day. Hope their tummies are rumbly, you know? They got the bubble guts. That's our best chance. But unlike Pachuca, I don't think we could capitalize. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not saying I want them to have the shits. I'm just making fun of the fact that they did against the Pachuca game or during the Pachuca game, which it sucks, but hey, don't bring that up. Like, you really shouldn't, as a coach, be like, yeah, my team got Montezuma's revenge. That's why we lost the game. Or be like, we got Montezuma's revenge, right? Like, that sort of sounds like an excuse, even if it's true. I shouldn't have been brought up, but whatever. Point being, Toronto FC is a joke right now. They're a bunch of frauds. Half these players shouldn't be on a pro team. Half of them should be sold. I know exactly. We need a cam, a striker, another capable defender, probably another depth defender who's still capable, probably a second GK, probably another CDM, probably get rid of Insigne, let him go to Turkey, put somebody on the wing. There's a lot of work this team needs to do, and only half of that would probably be enough to make them competitive. And even then, I'm not sure. But I mean, I have ideas, but it is what it is. With that being said, Toronto, this game was disgraceful. And John Herdman had them out on a huddle for 10 minutes on the pitch after the game was over. I hope he was ripping into them. Not that it would work. They're not motivated anymore. But hey, maybe it did. Maybe it did. Maybe it did. I don't know. But for him, he did try to have a give your heads a shake talk. Hopefully it works publicly. But the last time I remember that happening was what? The whole guy? The whole manager a couple of years ago or something like that? It had something to do with Hull City, right? And they got relegated anyway? Those don't really work. Those, like, hey, wake up. I'm telling you now on the pitch because they need to see it type stuff. That normally doesn't work. It feels like chaos is abound to me. I mean, it was already abound, but shit. I don't know. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put some playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch along and review of Argentina versus Ecuador in the Copa America quarterfinals. And then Canada versus Venezuela the next day. Then Toronto plays Columbus on Saturday. No doubles because I'm doing a double during the Forge match. So it is what it is. With that being said, I'll see you tomorrow, though. I hope that's a better game, and I hope Canada wins on Friday. This team pisses me off. Thank God life is good anyway. I'm running. I'm out. Peace.